Ultizeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2. In the last episode, we got here to World 4 and did the Supermassive Galaxy. I can't go that Hungry Luma path just yet. So... yeah, sure, let's go to Honey Hop. Why not? I don't know. So, yeah. Honey Hop. There are a lot of honey-related levels in these Galaxy games. Honey Hive, Honey Climb, Honey Hop. I think there's a fourth one. Is the other one with the bee mushroom also a honey level?
Yes.
I don't remember what it's called if it is. That's embarrassing. I should know what the galaxy's name is. Okay, that didn't work for some reason. There we go. Alright. Sticky Honeycomb. So this is just basically your traditional Bee Mario level. For whatever reason, they wanted to bring the Bee suit back. Because they really liked it, I guess? I don't know. I really kind of don't get why they have it. Because the Cloud Flower was basically this. Except better and more controllable. So it's like, why didn't they just leave the Bee in Galaxy 1, and... I don't know. I really just don't feel like they needed it. But, they have it, and who am I to... who am I to argue with a game from 7 years ago? Okay. Got a Gusty Garden thing. Pop. 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 Alright. And again, remember, water will kill us. This is one of the cooler parts of Honey Hop, though, because it's more like a exploration-based section of the level, and that's kind of neat. I could have sworn there was a silver star over there. Oh well. There's something over here. I remember this. Oh, it's the comet medal. And a silver star. I'm silly. Yeah. Well, I guess I don't really need to be the bee. Explicitly? At least for some of this stuff. Alright. Now's a good time to mention how they kind of, like, remixed this song for Galaxy 2. And they added a lot of, like, flourishes. What would you call them? They're like... it's like a call and respond, almost. In that, like, one bit of it answers the other. Favor to ask, yabba dabba dabba, you're the same as from the first game, except for some reason, not. Whatever. Like in the first game, we gotta climb on her, except it's just for one thing. Where's the last one? Obviously I missed it somewhere. But yeah, like, the flourishes that they added in this version are really nice. They really help the song stand out, I feel. Before, I mean, it wasn't bad in the first game, don't get me wrong. It's just, like, the new additions really add a lot to the song to help it stand out. It's basically, like, the definitive version of the song, pretty much. I don't think anyone would really argue that. I mean, you can still prefer the first version, I suppose, but, like, there's nothing stopping this other version from being the more one. Also, do you fly higher if you just fly more vertically? I think that... I've never really noticed that in the bee mushroom before, but it seems to be what it is. If you're flying horizontally, you don't get as much vertical momentum. Which I guess makes sense, it's just basic physics. If you're going the same speed if you're going the same speed but adding different directions, then your ultimate distance is going to be much less than you would otherwise. It's just angle conservation, really. Like putting all the focus in one direction makes it easier to go in the other. I don't know. I shouldn't try to explain physics without being in school anyway, and haven't done physics in, like, 4 years? 3 years? I don't know. And then also, the fact that I have no diagrams, or any way of really, like, showing anything, and also, you know, I'm playing a video game. That's kind of a thing right now, is that I'm playing a video game. No one wants to care about physics while playing a video game, unless you're a game designer, in which case you're probably a game engine designer, I guess. In which case you're gonna want to, you know, have that. Anyways, we're doing the same stars from before. Exciting, except not really. These missions aren't interesting. I've done this mission 3 times now, basically. Dum 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 ba dum bum bum ba 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 dum ba da ba da ba ba da dum. Run fast! Gotta go fast! Gotta go fast! Gotta go faster, 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 faster! I'm not a hedgehog, but I can still go fast. Alright. Now the Koopa part is still the same as ever. Oh, I missed? How'd I miss? There we go. How do I keep missing you, you freaking asshole? Die! Shouldn't have been that hard. Da 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 dum. Alright. This part's not too hard. Almost just walked off the edge because I was busy trying to get star bits. You know, I really don't even need to collect star bits, technically. Like, there's basically no need for me to get any of them. For a reason that I haven't really talked about it before, but basically, you know the bank toad that lets you store star bits and stuff? He gives you, he lets you access star bits from other files. So, I could use, for any Hungry Lumas or anything, I could just freaking use star bits from a completed save file, rather than this one. I really don't need to collect star bits the way I have been, but whatever. Zoobity-biddy-bidoo, dibbity-doo. I got a star bit. Clearly, that's the only thing I got right now. But yeah, here, let me show you. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Galaxy complete. Okie dokie. Artichokey. Let me go. Bank toad. Yep. 100 in all. Huh. Well, I guess in my other save files, I haven't actually, like, deposited a whole ton. That's the only explanation, because... But, you know what? I think it's fine enough. It wouldn't be that hard. Anyways, fly to this galaxy. Let's go to the Flipsville. And flip out for a little bit. What do you guys say? Flip-flopping in Flipsville. This is basically the sequel to Upside Dizzy. Except it's a little bit more dizzy and upsiding. So it's Flipsy. And Ville. I don't know what I'm saying or doing.
Yes.
Alright. You know what? Sure, Luigi. You can help me cheese this. Can I talk to you? Thank you. Da-da-da-dum, da-dum. Okay. Now that I'm Luigi, how do I... I'm almost positive you can get on the side of the wall here. Oh well. Let's do it a regular way. Get out of my way, box. No one likes you. Huh. Oh, there's the common medal. I was gonna say, isn't the common medal supposed to be here? But it's over there. And yeah. Okay. I knew it was on one corner. Doop-a-doo-doo, boop-a-doo-doo, beep-a-doo-boo-boo-boo. Okay. Now I gotta dodge chain jumps. Because everyone likes chain jumps. Especially when they're not on chains. They're unchained. Ow. Da-da-da-ba-dum-dum-dum. Oh, I remember this little area. This place is actually a really good place of grinding for starbits, because both of these guys drop a bunch of starbits. So I remember always just kind of like hanging out here for a little bit, grabbing some starbits when these two crash into each other. But I don't think they do it infinitely, so I'm just gonna end there, just so that I don't waste people's time. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Ba-dum bum 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 bum. This level's not one of my particular favorites, but it's certainly a level. It's got an interesting mechanic. It's just kind of a slow auto-scroller like this, and I don't love the whole ground pounding to go to another side thing. Because it's mainly just a little bit too slow and doesn't have, like, as good of a flow as I'd prefer it to, I guess. Because, I mean, in order to ground pound, you need to stop all your momentum and head downwards, so it's like... It's not as satisfying, I guess. Anyways, this is one of my least favorite bosses in the entire game! Meet Glamdozer. The ruler of those guys' enemies from earlier. I am not a fan of Glamdozer. Ow. There we go. Now, one thing to introduce is... One important thing is that... Ow. Not all of Glamdozer's body... I mean, that's what I wanted to say, is all of Glamdozer's body is vulnerable, not just her stomach. But she never goes over the fucking holes! So that's what I find freaking annoying. And then she also spits lava on them, and it's just annoying. And then she moves, and it's annoying, so she's like... She just sucks, is what it does. There we go. What? I missed? Seriously? Fine. Be the fucking annoying prick that you are. Luckily, this is basically the only time we have to deal with her, as opposed to other bosses. She's one of a kind. We don't have to fight her multiple times. But holy fuck, is she annoying! There! Freaking got on the thing. Jeez. I've always hated Glanda. There we go. And now we never have to see her ugly mug ever again in this lifetime. Because I hate her. Thank God. Yay. We're done here. Get me out of this place. Anyways, what's next? I think there's gonna be another star in Flip still I can get. Maybe. Potentially. I'm not sure. Doobie-doo-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Yada yada yada. Oh, we're getting more star bits. Because they really want to delay us as much as possible. I don't care. 50 star bits, sure, whatever. I mean, it's nice, but why does it have to take so long? I just want to get back into the next level. I feel like this is actually a genuine issue with the Galaxy games. Is downtime between levels is important. I've talked about it in Freedom Planet, in a way, where I was like, I don't like how long the levels are, but if they were actually split up into, like, acts, like actual Sonic levels tend to be, then I feel like it would be a lot more tolerable, because while it would be the exact same amount of level, it would feel like you're actually accomplishing something instead of just going on this drag of a level for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. The same thing actually happens in... I shouldn't say the name of it. The final area of Sonic Mania is ridiculously long, for no apparent reason other than just being a really long final level. And it's really badly designed in just that one aspect, because... Whereas otherwise it's pretty fine. It's a perfectly fine level, but just that starting bit, just the fact that it's so long is just infuriating. And it's the only really ridiculously long level in the entire game, too, which just makes it even more annoying. So it's like, I understand, like, the need for downtime in a game. That can be very helpful, is the thing. It helps you feel like you're accomplishing things. It helps you feel like you've accomplished a task, you know? I'm really bad at this. So it's like the Mario 64 when you get a star and go to a new level. It's like that really adds a lot to the game because instead of just being mindlessly going around and just kind of wandering around for a while, you have a task that you're going about to accomplish, and I feel like that really does add a lot to the game. But for Galaxy, it feels like they took that idea of downtime and just over-exemplified it. Like, especially for how short some of the stars can be, it's just utterly ridiculous sometimes just how long it takes between one star and another, with all the interruptions, all the unnecessary junk they have to share with you, like going into the rec room or whatever with your new power-up that you might have found somewhere, or showing you that there's another guy on the Starship Mario. It's gonna say something to you. And it's like, I just want to get to the next level. But then there's all these cutscenes that happen, and it's just annoying. Especially since they don't really mean much. Like, if they meant something more, then I feel like it would be fine, but it's... In the Galaxy games, it's just nothing. It'd be like in Super Mario 3D World if after every 3 stars there was just a cutscene with a character saying like, "Hey, you got this thing. You used this power-up for the first time. Let's put it on display in a room, and you can't do anything with it, but it's here now." It's just mildly irritating, and that makes it extremely irritating. And so I don't know. I just feel like the game would be better if it was a little bit faster. Like, I don't dislike the idea of having, like, a downtime where you're just watching something. But I don't like how Galaxy just really overdoes it. It works fine in 64 and Sunshine, where when you finish, you just move on to the next area. Can I walk up this? Oh. Seems like they actually patched out that glitch from Galaxy. So I tried to do it again and nothing happened. It's okay. I would have missed the comet medal anyway. Look at that giant lava chain chomp in the background. Alright, so the gimmick of this level is kind of getting chain chomps to go where you want them to. Ow. It's a cool level, honestly. It's basically an auto-scroller, but still, it's an interesting auto-scroller. I don't remember what's in this. Oh. Oh, sure, I guess. And you know what? It doesn't matter. This is gonna be the last star of the episode and session, so... I don't need lives, or Goombas, or coins. Not for anything. Now it's just reminding us how these work. And spin. And there we go. You can see why it's basically a glorified auto-scroll. You gotta wait for the chain chomp and stuff. But yeah, like, the whole roundabout Galaxy thing is just like, the amount of downtime between missions in 64 and Sunshine is pretty much the perfect amount. Galaxy is just, it kind of makes it feel really slow as a result of all that. Like, I feel like there was no reason for them to have made it just as slow as they did, but oh well. I hate lava! And now we have a golden chomp, and we remember what that means. It's got a star inside, so we gotta lead it to the thing so it can kill itself properly. Which is kind of weird, because like, it's supposed to be that when this thing explodes, you get something. And I mean, all the other ones, it's like, you need them in a specific area, and you need this one in a specific area too, but that's not how these ones are supposed to work. It's supposed to be just like, you know, whatever. Anyways, this is a very, very important mission to be aware of because of, well, you'll see later, ow. You'll see later exactly what this all means, but knowing how to do this mission is very important. Because there's a comet later that's one of my favorite missions in the entire series, but it can be difficult. I tried to combine tricky and difficult to make it difficult. It's gonna be difficult. I'll say that much. Anyways, next time on Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2, we're gonna be doing stuff, and I'll get stuff and stuff. You know? Stuff. Oh my god. Actually, no, yeah. Alright. That's a different kind of interruption. It's saying that we have a star that we can go get. Okay. I thought it was gonna be Rosalina again. It's like, no! Shut up! Anyways, next time. Goodbye!